Hi everyone, and these are honorable mentions from the 25 best films of the 2000s video that I put up last night. And here's 11 picks. Starting at number 11, Open Water from 2004. I thought this was a pretty good movie about this vacationing couple who accidentally get deserted by their touring group when they dive underwater, and they end up being terrorized by sharks, and they end up being in the ocean. It's got some really great moments in it, especially when it's at night and they're still out in the ocean, and this thunderstorm comes rolling along, and the ending during the credits was pretty good also. Number 10, Wrong Turn from 2003, and this was a pretty good backwoods slasher movie in the vein of the 70s movies like Hills Have Eyes, and the family was pretty twisted. And I've only seen like the first two sequels, and I haven't really bothered with the other ones. If anyone's seen them, let me know how they are. Number 9, 30 Days of Night. I hear this is based on a comic book which I never read, and watched this and was very impressed with it, about this Alaskan town who every 30 which gets dark for 30 days, and they're terrorized by these vampires, and pretty good vampire movie. Dead Silence from I think it was either 2006 or 2007, and clocking in at number 8, and this was directed by James Wan, who directed Saw, and pretty good creepy movie, and the puppet was pretty creepy looking. And number 7, The Strangers from 2008, and I thought this was a pretty good home invasion movie with Scott Speedman and Liv Tyler as this couple terrorized by this trio of home invaders wearing these creepy masks, and the sequel wasn't bad either. Number 6, Feast from 2005, and this was a pretty good monster movie, and this was followed by 2 other sequels which had a comedic side and had a little bit of cheesiness in it, but this first one was pretty good and decent. Clocking in at number 5, The Manson Family, which was Jim Van Bever's take on Charles Manson and his family, and the effects are pretty good, and this blows Helter Skelter clear out of the water. Clocking in at number 4, 1 Hour Photo from 2001, and this was one of Robin Williams' non-comedic films where he plays this photo developer at this department store who becomes obsessed with this family, and there's definitely some scary moments in this movie, and very underrated in my opinion. Clocking in at number 3, the My Bloody Valentine remake from 2009. That year was a year of remakes. There was the Friday the 13th remake and the Last House on the Left remake, but this remake of My Bloody Valentine was definitely excellent, and glad I saw it in 3D. Number 2, Paranormal Activity from 2009, and I liked how realistic the movie was, and of course this was followed by several sequels which were decent and good, but not really as good as the first one, and the ending of the first movie was pretty good. And clocking in at number 1, 2009's Trick or Treat, and I thought this was a pretty good anthology movie. I liked how the stories wrapped around like Pulp Fiction, and the character of Sam, who was a part of the stories, was pretty good and creepy. I will have another 25 best of 2000 videos sometime in the near future, probably near the end of the year. So far this past year there hasn't really been any decent movies that I've seen, so it may be 2011 to 2018, I don't know. Until then, hope you all have enjoyed this video, and happy Labor Day.